Hello. Well, I'm back for another pour of fall colors. This was the paints I'd mixed up yesterday. I have, as you can, that's a lot of, let's see if I can absorb a little bit of that silicone. Or maybe I just stirred in. Let's see. But anyway, I just noticed that there was a lot of silicone floating on top because I'd sprayed the cup. I also have been fixing dinner, so it's been sitting for a few minutes, so the silicone, and then I sprayed the cup, apparently ran down in on top of the paint. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick pour before I have dinner. I'm going to see what this looks like. I've thought about doing just a pour, but I think I'm going to do a flip cup. Lately, though, have been turning out kind of neat for me. And it's just an 8x10 canvas. Eventually, I'll be going to doing some pours on the gallery wrap, the thicker canvases. But I'm currently still just doing some more experimenting, mastering, I shouldn't say mastering, practicing the craft. And I'm trying to let the paint run down a little more. See, I don't know how people, when they tip it and it doesn't stick to the sides of the cup, because I sprayed the cup. Maybe it just that this cup doesn't want to hold the silicone, but hold the paint. Okay. Well, we're just going to go ahead and pull it and tilt just a tad. Try to keep it on the canvas a little more. Oh, I like this. Gonna tilt. Yeah, we're gonna have big cells. Hopefully they stay together with not having. Keep that on me. Love what's going on top. I have another pretty skin. I'm beginning to really like doing the skin work, working with skins and stuff. And this has got a lot of silicone in it. You can see that now. So we may have problems. We'll see. Will not spray my cup again. Unless I have no silicone in the paint. Okay, bring it back this way. Now, I've got plenty of drips to run off to do corner coverage. Just hopefully I can keep it on the canvas. Trying to get, I don't mind patching the sides, so to speak, with canvas drips or paint drips, but I try to have the original paint stay on the canvas. Yeah, I made a little too much. I haven't poured a 8x10 in a while, so I think maybe this is an 8x10. I forget. I always forget by the time I get the canvases over here and ready. I may not have many cells, but of course without having white in there. Okay, level it out. Try to find a place to set it down in the non-paint areas. You're just getting the sides over here covered. Maybe some work to keep paint on the canvas at the rate it's going with the silicone. I had a lot of silicone in it. I'm not happy that I did that, but it is what it is at this point. It's always a thing called a re-pour if you have to. Yeah, it's not sticking over here on the side. But I'm going to torch it real quick. I'm not worried about the sides, getting all the sides coated. I know. I'm a torch happy queen. Some days. Some days not, but this one I want to get some cells in because what's going on in these colors is so cool. I'm gonna wipe my hand down. Yeah, didn't put a glove on. Oh well. Sort of a common theme for me, isn't it? If anybody's watched my other videos. I seem to have an aversion to gloves. Don't know why. Mainly because they're over on the other area and I keep forgetting. I always forget to put them on. At least today I remember to put the push pins in. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit of work to keep the paint covering the edges here. Because it wants to pull it down. Wish there was a way. I know. No, I don't know if that'll work. I'll have to see if I can figure out a way to slow that gravity effect, so to speak. But hopefully everyone has had a good day. It's been an interesting day here, but it was good. My son started my youngest son started his new job. He's actually going to be working with his brother. That should be okay. They've grown up quite a bit. At one point in time, I would have said that's such a bad idea. Because disagreements couldn't be anything but arguments. So, this one's really kind of getting cool. I know, I'm a torchaholic. But I was actually doing it to pop some bubbles, or air bubbles in the paint. Well, this is going, obviously I see this is going to be a little bit of an ongoing process to keep the edge of the canvas covered. Yeah, there was too much silicone. Next time, note, do not spray the cup. And if you spray the cup, do not spray it with as much, or do not already have housefly in the house. Do not have silicone in the paint. If I let this paint dry a little bit, and I think I can get it to start to stick. So, and I'll worry about that side when I'm here a little bit. The green's popping out. I see some copper. Basically, the colors I had in here were copper. The oranges I mixed I forget what red it was. It's one of the, I think it was Azurian red from Liquitex. I mixed up my own brown, and there's like a yellow ochre and a green. So, yeah. And I put more brown in it than I thought I did, but I'm happy it's not dominating. But it definitely is fall, isn't it? I don't know. I just suddenly, fall colors. Maybe it's the season. I don't know. Fall colors are just popping off my head. They're bright cherry, of course, too, so that's a help. Well, I'm going to take you down here. This is be a shorter video. I'll take you down and show you the close-up. But first I'll pause it so I don't make you dizzy. Okay. Here we go. There's a glare. I'm sorry, but there's just not enough light without that other overhead light. So maybe if I get over here out of the way. There we go. I had to take that phone call, so when I came back, I finished touching up the edges. And I'm videotaping you the full close-up shots. The cells, look at those cells, look at the green. I love the green around them. And you come down here. I don't know, I'm really kind of digging these fall colors, like I said earlier. Well, I certainly hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, I would appreciate it if you clicked like, and if you would like to see more of my work and what I do with my paintings and experiments, you could click subscribe. Oh, one moment, look right there. That is such a cool cell. There we go. Anyway, like I said, if you'd like to see more of my experiments and things, you can click subscribe. And have a great evening, and I'll see you on the next video.